Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are in your corner of the world. Wadzpay token listed on the XDC network and the drive for interoperability and flexibility. We discussed this a little bit back, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago in video, but it's great to always follow up and do an update. So Wadzpay token, the WTK, is available on the Zenfin Foundation's XDC network as an XRC20 token, marking the next step in a strategic technological partnership between two major players, enhancing WTK cross-chain interoperability paves the path forward. WTK's use for gaming, microtransactions, and remittances, all developments planned for 2022, among various other applications and use cases. And I just learned a very important lesson. I guess I will not eat those chocolate-covered coffee beans before I start recording another show. So El Salvador's treasury adds 410 bitcoins after price crash, and President Nayib Bukele tweets the details. The Salvadorian government purchased a fresh load of bitcoins for 15 million USD. Also, too, I think this is great because it's going to help with adoption and the comfortable familiarity of the new people. And it feels kind of odd and strange to say new people in this space because we've been in for so many years. But at the same time, as they've stated with the World Economic Forum, etc., and those around, that we're only at about 2% of the population using these assets, and up to 2025 is a projection of 90%. So we're still early, even though for most of us it feels like forever. It feels like we've been here, for quite a long time. And many of us have. But having said that, again, it's still early. Just remember that to the rest of the world, you can't really, basically associate the time level with your cooperation and your involvement, because that's many times going to be quite a significant time. So we're no longer in the pioneering stage. We're getting right onto, in 2022, the literal adoption phase. So it's pretty exciting to physically see it play out and roll out. Enough of that, let's dive in. Opera's crypto browser rides the blockchain wave with a built-in wallet, NFTs, and more. So you can run, but you can't hide from the deluge of cryptocurrency and everything related, like blockchain tech and those non-fungible NFT tokens. So that doesn't mean you can ignore all that stuff. However, if you want to go in the opposite direction and dive in browser first, now you can. The Opera crypto project makes it possible. And Opera is a great platform. I really like using that, especially in research. Sometimes if you lose power, you shut down, or close out your browser by accident, all you do is open it back up until you physically click out of those links. They're going to pop right back up, and you're going to leave off right where you were before. Also, too, the understanding DeFi and its importance in the crypto economy. The aim of decentralized finance is to create an entirely new financial system as DeFi continues to evolve and strengthen. It's vitally important for advisors to understand this space. So decentralized finance, or DeFi, which is one of the most important topics in cryptocurrency. The aim of DeFi is to create an entirely new financial system, and that's completely independent of the traditional financial, the TradFi economy. And there are billions of dollars being invested into this goal, and along with the efforts of thousands of developers around the world. So this is part 1 of their series on DeFi, and the aim is to, provide a deep dive for financial advisors for further understanding of the space and create a bridge that they can efficiently merge in that series. So if you're interested, again, as always, we leave the link in the description below. For those who want to further research or read entire articles that we may not complete because we get enough with the brief headlines and into the articles that we need to share, so that you're aware and understanding of what's happening globally today in the news. And also, too, if you're new to this space here, this channel, please hit that like and subscribe. It does significantly help the channel, and it helps us continue to bring you more and more news. So the next article, 10 trillion USD asset manager BlackRock files for blockchain-focused ETF. And I think that's a pretty big deal because they are the world's biggest asset management firm, and they're now basically filing for an exchange-traded fund, the ETF. And that focuses on blockchain tech And according to the January 21st filing with the US SEC, they are now looking to do the ETF. Also, too, for the final article on this video, Bitcoin whale moves 3001 BTC off of Coinbase. And, Coinbase kind of tossing that out there. Please fix my account quite as well. Not really sure what's going on there. It's kind of been on a pause for quite a bit for some strange reason. But again, you snooze, you lose. So it's kind of forced me to go to other exchanges. And I do admit, guys, I'm giving them a little bit of a rouse at the moment, but I'm still a great big fan of Coinbase. I understand it's how it is, and as we're growing, it just tends to clog up the exchanges quite a bit, especially whenever, as it dips, a lot of people get quite frustrated, but that's when typically the whales are moving. And again, guys, I'm such a fan too as well. If you're in the US, we kind of had to make a change off of Binance, but the Binance.us, which most of us were a little bit nervous to switch to, has been quite amazing. Great fan of them, and they're very efficient as well. So if you're looking for exchanges, of course, many of us and most of you listening, I would almost guarantee you probably already have at least a Coinbase. And if you're looking for a second additional, for more tokens, more exit ramps, etc., check out besides just Coinbase. And I'm a fan of them, giving them a little bit of a rouse, but Binance.us is also another excellent. And again, this is not financial advice, guys. It's for entertainment purposes only. And as always, before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought. Never allow the same flame to burn you twice. And speaking of flames, I am such a big fan. Much love to all of those at Phoenix Financial and, the FIRE token. It has literally been on fire while all the market has dropped. It has held solid and gone up. Even if it retraces quite a bit, it launches right back where it was, and it has been very solid. All right, guys, much love, and we will catch you in the next one.